Hello, my name is Christina, and in today's video we're going to take a closer look at how I achieve a hot bod at 52 years of age. Heck, I might even drop a few truth bombs on you, like the great John Rose, who is my inspiration for making this video. Now, the best thing that I ever did was eliminate animal flesh from my diet, and I did this right around my 17th birthday. I think that every person, by the time they're a teenager, they should be able to think for themselves and realize that eating animals causes enormous suffering. The next best thing I did was to eliminate all the gunk that comes out of animals. All that fat from cheese and cholesterol from eggs can lead to heart disease, and according to the World Health Organization, heart disease is the leading cause of death. As the great philosopher John Rose has said, we're digging our graves with our teeth. And Epstein did not kill himself. I am so thankful that I found John Rose, who has taught me about our species-specific diet, which consists of raw food, just like every other creature on the planet. My God, it's so simple. Ever since adopting a mostly raw vegan diet, I hardly ever get sick anymore. I say hardly ever because I hadn't gotten sick in about 4 years, but then once the lockdown started and I decided I would stock up on food that has a long shelf life. Now, even packaged food doesn't last forever, and since money doesn't grow on trees, and I didn't want this food to go to waste, I started eating it. And lo and behold, I got sick. And boy, oh boy, I was out for the count. Out for the count of about 5 minutes. Then I was out there shoveling manure and laying bricks and chainsawing fallen trees. Don't underestimate the spry on a poor girl's back. So the message here is, you gotta stop cooking your food. We have to correct the fall of mankind, which was not eating an apple. It was the knowledge of how to cook food with fire. This is what enabled humans to eat food that we are not biologically adapted to eat. But Christina, eating animals made our brains grow. You don't know that. That's just your programming. Why do you think people get heart disease from eating that? Lions don't get heart disease from eating their species-specific diet. They don't cook their food and destroy the enzymes from which they derive their sustenance. But Christina, isn't it hard to do a raw food diet? Don't you get cravings? Of course I do. But all I have to do is strip down to a bikini, stand in front of a mirror, look at this jiggly butt, and I realize I don't really need that pint of non-dairy Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey ice cream. Wearing a bikini is great motivation, and Building 7 did not fall on its own. But Christina, you're so skinny. It's like you're promoting anorexia. You're just saying that because you're jealous. I guarantee you, if you switch to a high-fruit, raw vegan diet, your health is going to improve, your skin is going to clear, you're going to have so much energy, you're going to start thinking for yourself, and everybody's going to call you crazy. But you won't understand what I'm talking about until you test an idea whose time has come. Go the distance and take a solid food vacation on juices. You think emptying your colon for a colonoscopy is cleaning your body out? Hell no! What about the 10 to nearly 20 feet of intestines that are all scrunched up inside you with years of putrefying corpses causing distended stomachs? And we have to stop believing in the contagion myth and realize that it's our terrain that makes us sick. Louis Pasteur, who invented pasteurization, confessed on his deathbed, "The microbe is nothing, the terrain is everything." Remember, our bodies are nothing but a bunch of cells and two fluids: the blood, which brings nutrients to our cells, and the lymph, which carries the wastes away from our cells. When our lymph system gets backed up, the bacteria comes to clean away the garbage. The bacteria is just doing its job. Blaming sickness on bacteria is like blaming garbage on the garbage men. We have to realize that everything we've been taught is a mother effing lie. But if you try to explain this to people, they shut off their frontal lobe. It's like, does not compute, this is not my programming. It all starts with our education system. Watch the Norman Dodd interview where he talks about who controls the education system. I'll put a link in the description below. We are ruled by the sickest of us. This is why history repeats itself. After all, a revolution is just going in circles. And the psychopaths in power rule by deception. Go back and watch my video on 5 steps to wake up. Step 1 is so crucial to breaking the spell. Open your eyes and you'll see that they are casting a spell on you with their broadcasting. You have to stop swallowing what they're spoon feeding you. It's like they don't even have to shove it down your throat anymore because people just willingly eat it up. And a lot of the mind control starts with the food we put in our bodies. These food products are full of neurotoxins that keep us addicted. Ever wonder why virtually every processed food on the market is Oreos are Doritos are? Think about it. Who is profiting off of feeding us poison? Who is profiting off of keeping us addicted? It's like a mafia tax. I mean, this country went to war over a dang tea tax. But literally every single product on the market has the tax. If they come after me, I didn't kill myself. In the wise words of the late, great George Carlin, we've got some dumbass motherfuckers floating around this country. And it's intentional. The overlords don't want a population that's capable of critical thinking. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Enjoy serving your slave masters. Enjoy your declining health. Enjoy a life devoid of true meaning. My favorite quote of all time is by J. Krishnamurti, who said, "It is no measure of health to be well adapted to a profoundly sick society." So my friends, I invite you to join the hero's journey. Bump up those biophotons, the coherent sunlight energy that's stored in the nucleus of our cells and allows us to reconnect and feel one with everything. Then we can turn this planet back into the paradise that it once was. And once we do this, ow! We're in for a treat.